You guys may or may not know who Katie Hopkins is. I'm not really sure what she does, to be honest, but her entire identity essentially is this sort of xenophobic, racist piece of shit. And what we're going to be looking at here is she sent out a tweet literally using an actual racist slur and then deleting it very swiftly. Now, before we get into this, again, you guys may know Katie Hopkins or not. She's similar to Lauren Southern in that she went somewhere, I think in Belgium or somewhere, and just recorded this area where there's a bunch of immigrants there and tries to fearmonger about that, which is really xenophobic and stupid, of course. But let's turn back the clock a little bit here. Let's look at what Dave Rubin said about Katie Hopkins, because the Rubster had Katie Hopkins on her show. Let's see what he says.
Twitter sometimes, and I'll go, maybe she said that in a little way that I wouldn't have said it, or this, it's just not exactly how I operate.
No, of course.
But I never, from what I've never seen blatant racism or anti-Semitic stuff or...
Okay, so Dave Rubin saying that, she's not racist, maybe some of the things she says, here and there are somewhat spiky, maybe they're not the terms that I would use, but, they're definitely not racist. So, she's always been tiptoeing the line on this, but she also sent out, like, a picture comparing the recent Meghan Markle prince or whatever, I don't really understand that whole thing, and then had it with the previous person, and then was like, you can't buy class, because she was being racist there as well. So, it's very obvious, but she's never been, front up blatant until now. So someone responded to a video of hers like walking through Detroit, and basically this is what Katie Hopkins said. She responded to a tweet going after her saying, "My old ass and your rather younger one are in complete agreement. Jigaboo." Now jigaboo, I didn't really know what this word meant, to be honest. I actually didn't know what this word meant. The only time I've heard this was in a KSI video in which he was reading racist comments against him. And to be quite frank, I'm still not 100% sure what it means, but it's a racial slur used against black people. And I read a little bit, and I guess one of the definitions I said was basically it's another way of, calling them a slave, or I think another one that I read was that it's some kind of stereotype for black people. So it's a disgusting, openly, regarded, universally known racial slur, whether you know what the fuck it means or not. It's a racial slur. Jigaboo, it's a racial slur. And she deleted the tweet. So even if you were to say something in defense, which would be completely ridiculous and unacceptable, she deleted the tweet herself. I tweeted out a screenshot of it because I saw it and I saw her deleted it. And my tweet is now blowing up because it is exposing her racism. And she is a complete piece of shit.